Hello guys, this is What About Nintendo, and today I am here to talk about Nintendo confirming that all of the previous ranked battles modes in the original Splatoon will be coming back for Splatoon 2, but with changes made to each and every one of them. But before we get into that, make sure you guys are following me on Twitter, link in the description below, because I post tons of updates on this channel and my gaming channel, including when my videos go live, when I plan to do live streams so you guys can be ready, and tons of behind the scenes updates on both of my channels. So make sure you guys are following me on Twitter, link in the description below. Let's get right on into this video, guys, because you guys know how much I love me some Splatoon action. You guys know that the original Splatoon is my favorite game on the Wii U. Bar none, there ain't no better game on the Wii U. It's the best. It's just that good. And you guys, except for maybe Breath of the Wild, but that doesn't count because I count that as more of a Switch game than a Wii U game, but whatever. Splatoon is awesome, and I'm really looking forward to Splatoon 2, and one of my worries was, like, they got rid of all the old specials in favor of new specials, which is cool, but I'd rather have both than only one or the other. I was worried that they would give us all new modes, and we wouldn't get any of the original except for, you know, just Turf War. I was worried, you know, all the other ones from the original, all the ranked battle modes would be gone, and we'd get brand new battle modes, which I'm still hoping happens. Now we know that all the old ones will be there as well, along with Salmon Run and whatever else they want to add, if they do add any more modes, which is really good, but they're not all the same. They haven't been greatly changed or, you know, just completely different to where they're not even hardly the same game. Not really, but they have been modified to make it a little bit better, or, you know, a little more balanced or easier to tell what's going on. So let's get right on into this so that you guys can know exactly what's going on here as soon as my phone decides it's gonna load. Alright, so this is from Splatoon's Tumblr, Splatoon US. Let's see exactly what they had to say, and they said, "Just in, new details of the ranked battle modes in Splatoon 2. Splat Zones is a mode in which teams compete for control of areas known as, you guessed it, Splat Zones. If the other team gains control of a zone, cover it in your team's ink to steal it back. While the rules haven't changed from the original Splatoon game, the zone coverage status in the middle of the UI now provides more real-time updates." And so he was talking about, if you look at the pictures here, there's like, you know, you got the 100 and the 100, you got, you know, that's the time you have to have it so you can count down to win the game. That's how you win. But now you can see bars that tell you how much of the area you have control of. So obviously you want your color to be more than 50% of that bar filled, and that means it is yours. Before, it just told you who owned it. They didn't tell you how much you owned or how close it was to being, you know, given to the other player. So now we got a little bit more, just to give us a little bit, you know, more heads up of, oh, push in because we almost have it now, you know, stuff like that. So that's really good. Or it will tell you, hey, they're about to get it. Make sure you go over there and stop them. They almost have it. They're almost in control. So it's just a little more heads up on what's going on. But I really like that mode, so I'm glad to see it returning. And then they also say, and there's two other modes we're talking about. So the next one is tower control. So they say, in tower control mode, teams battle to move a tower deep into enemy territory. As the tower moves along its set path, it passes through a number of checkpoints, and this is the key, stops at each checkpoint for a bit before moving on. We've deduced that once a team clears a checkpoint, they'll be able to pass through it again without stopping. Teamwork is key to victory, make no mistake about it. So this is brand new. We didn't have this before. Now there are checkpoints, and once you reach a checkpoint, you have to stop for a little bit before moving on. So it makes it a little bit easier for people to, you know, get over there and take it from you. Now, if you've already passed the checkpoint, you can just go on right by, but this makes it a little bit easier for people to catch up, because I've had games where, you know, I got on it and I was just going. Like, there ain't no catching up to me. We just went, and, you know, we just went so fast that it was just done. It was over. Like, we never lost it. So this makes it a little bit more balanced, to where you have to stop at checkpoints, and you have to watch out because you're stopped. You're vulnerable. You gotta watch out and make sure ain't nobody coming over there and splatting you and stealing it back, which is really cool. Another mode that I really enjoyed. Now, this last mode is Rainmaker. A good mode, but it's probably my least favorite of all of them personally. But let's read exactly what's going on in Splatoon 2's version of this mode. So they say, in Rainmaker, opposing teams battle for control of the Rainmaker, a powerful weapon lying in the center of the stage. Whichever team succeeds in carrying the Rainmaker to the pedestal located in the opposing team's base will taste the sweet nectar of victory. If you charge the Rainmaker up all the way, the shots it fires will explode when they reach their target. In Rainmaker, the best defense is a good offense, so don't hold back. So now essentially you just have a more powerful version of the Rainmaker to where the shots it fires will explode if you charge it up all the way, which is really cool. So overall, some pretty good changes. I think the biggest one is definitely tower control. You have to stop at the checkpoints because, you know, Splat Zone's UI change, which is good. It's good balance, but that doesn't really change much. And Rainmaker, cool to have, you know, exploding gun or exploding bullets when you, or exploding ink, I should say, when you shoot it. That's great, but that's not going to change it too much. So I think the biggest one they changed is tower control, which I understand because I've had games where it's just you blow by and ain't nothing stopping you. So, oh my gosh, but just thinking about playing Splatoon 2, I cannot wait. I've had this game pre-ordered since January 13th. I cannot wait till July 21st, I believe, when it comes out. Dang it, I want this game right now. I cannot wait to play these modes again and try out the new stuff that they've added. Anyways, guys, that's all for this video. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more daily content Monday through Friday, and let me know down in the comments below of what you think of these ranked battle stages, all returning for Splatoon 2, but with some changes to make it more balanced and just overall better. And I'll see you guys later on What About Nintendo.